There are benefits to maintaining a low profile. On the other hand, it may also result in contempt. It is going to be difficult for you to command the respect that you seek, yet if you keep quiet. That is not impossible. You simply need to have an awareness of what it is that other people look for in a person that they respect, and then use that information to your benefit. Because of your reserved nature, you will have more opportunity to notice the minute nuances that distinguish other people. Because of this, other people won't know what you are thinking until you say it, which might be an advantage when interacting with them. One of the unfortunate and all too common consequences of maintaining a low profile is giving the impression to others that you have nothing to contribute to the conversation. They might treat you with more respect after they have the realization that what they believed was not the case. On the other hand, by that time it could be too late. Here are 10 helpful suggestions on how to command respect and earn people's attention if you want to be regarded seriously. If you're quiet, number 1. Give a solid handshake and maintain eye contact throughout the interaction. People who wish to show off their masculinity aren't the only ones who can benefit from giving firm handshakes. It does not matter if you are an outgoing person or a recluse if you are able to use them to command respect from other people. In either scenario, the people around you will be able to detect whether or not you believe what you are saying because they will be able to tell whether or not you are making eye contact. Making eye contact is an excellent approach to show others that you are capable and self-assured. Because of your firm handshake and stable demeanor, they will also be able to tell that you are an avid reader and an expert in your field. Number 2. When you're talking, remember the 60% rule. One error that people who are naturally reserved can make is to believe that they need to say more in order to garner more respect, even while you may desire the people around you to appreciate you. It is not a wise move to go into that first networking event or important meeting and try to say as much as possible. If everyone else in the room is talking about nothing but themselves, you shouldn't join in on the conversation by bragging about your accomplishments or offering up useless information. If you listen to what everyone else has to say and then contribute with fantastic insights, it will make a far stronger impression on the audience. If you behave in the same manner as the people around you, which includes not bragging about yourself but rather talking about yourself when questioned about it, then they will respect your modest demeanor. Does not imply that you are lacking in knowledge on the subject at hand. In point of fact, the reverse is true. It indicates that you have made the effort to pay attention, learn, and take in what others are saying at the same time. Number 3. Radiate confidence. People won't take you seriously if they don't believe you have the skills necessary to execute the job. They will not think highly of themselves if you do not think highly of yourself first. To command respect from others, you need to project an air of self-assurance whenever you engage in conversation with them. Nevertheless, this does not imply that you should boast or flaunt your achievements in their faces. It basically indicates that you ought to give off the vibe of self-assurance and be conscious of who and what you are. People are more likely to desire to collaborate with someone who is reserved yet gives off the impression that they are secure in their abilities. The best method to get people's attention and respect is to exude confidence and act like you own the room. This may be accomplished by simply paying attention to your body language, the words that you choose to use, and what you convey to other people through the actions that you take. Number 4. Treat other people the way you would like to be treated yourself. This age-old proverb couldn't be more accurate. Understand that everyone has boundaries, which they want you to respect, and treat others the way you would like to be treated. This is true whether you are interacting with them in a professional or personal role. If you deliberately disobey them, you will be creating your own hole for yourself. If someone treats you unfairly, you should respond with grace and kindness, but you should also be mature enough to walk away from the situation. People will have favorable impressions of you and respond favorably to what you say or do. If you have a disagreement with another person, you should approach the discussion mindfully. If you have the impression that they are exceeding their limits in some way, you should remove yourself from the situation in order to prevent further harm. You are demonstrating not just that you are able to respect other people, but also that you will not tolerate being disrespected in any situation in which you find yourself. Number 5. Raise your voice at the appropriate occasions. In some circumstances, the ability to maintain one's composure is highly valued. There will be moments when you won't feel like participating in the conversation that's going on in the room, especially if it's somewhat dull or about something that has nothing to do with you. It is considered impolite to cut into someone else's speech since doing so demonstrates a lack of regard for the people around you. However, this does not exclude you from participating in important conversations when they arise. When you want to get your voice heard, the greatest time to do so may be when you have something new to say about a problem that has been talked about numerous times already. This demonstrates that you are willing to go above and beyond for the benefit of other people. You shouldn't do it so that others will have a higher opinion of you. Rather, you should do it because it's the moral thing to do. Number 6. Exude self-assurance. You should try to demand respect even if you don't believe you're capable of doing so. Even if they don't realize it right away, people like to work with someone who knows what they're doing. You'll be surprised at how easy it actually is to get the people around you to listen and pay attention when you know what you're talking about, and it won't take long for you to realize that this is the case. In addition to this, they desire to be associated with successful people. When you have a strong belief in yourself, it will be much simpler for other people to acknowledge the fact that you are deserving of a place among the victors. Number 7. Be clear and concise when you are asking questions. People will respect you more when they see that you are knowledgeable about the topic at hand, and this regard will increase even further when they discover that you haven't been the one doing all of the talking. When this happens, instead of acting like you know everything, which will make people think less of you, ask clarifying questions about what was said, or even offer up your own insights. This is preferable to acting like you know everything, which will make people think that you are less intelligent. The other person will see that you are self-assured enough to ask questions as a result of this. Additionally, it demonstrates to them that you are not scared to participate in any form, even if you do not personally know the answers to the questions. Number 8. Be a role model. When you are a shy or reserved person, one of the most effective methods to command respect is to set a good example for others to follow. If a person doesn't continually firing off facts and numbers about themselves, others will expect this kind of behavior from them. There is no requirement for you to be an expert in anything. You need only to demonstrate to people that you are eager to improve yourself, and this will come across by demonstrating to them how committed and enthusiastic you are about the subjects that you are already knowledgeable about. People will instantly admire those who are not just informed but also make the effort to learn more about their profession if they are led by example. This is especially true if the example is set by someone who is an expert in the field. It also demonstrates that you are aware of your own limitations and do not make an effort to exceed them for the sake of others. Seeing you demonstrates either wisdom or bravery. It's okay to acknowledge that you do not know anything, it just shows that you are humble and willing to learn. Because of this, the likelihood of the people around you respecting your honesty and your willingness to improve will significantly increase. Number 9. Use nonverbal communication. It may appear to be tough to demand respect when you are a quiet person at first. But, if you use the appropriate body language, you can be certain that others will notice you. The level to which you are at ease within yourself is readily apparent to those around you. If people take note of how open you are emotionally and how calm your body is while you are talking to them, people will have a hard time taking you seriously if your shoulders are stiff and you constantly cross your arms. This is especially true if you do it frequently. Maintaining an open and confident body language, especially when meeting new people or in difficult situations, will create the idea that you are someone who is able to get things done and take charge at work. Use your body language as a means to convey that you mean business. This will, in turn, garner you a great deal of respect from the people who are around you while you are in social situations. Number 10. Conduct yourself with respect. Regardless of how boring your coworker's anecdote about his dog may be, resist the impulse to pull out your cell phone and take a call. Not only should you listen with the aim of understanding what is being said, but your actions and body language should also reflect interest and concern. If a coworker of yours is venting about how your boss has taken yet another vacation this year, resist the desire to roll your eyes or talk over them. Instead, listen to what they have to say. Even if you don't agree with someone's beliefs or the situation is uncomfortable, treat the other person the way you'd like to be treated. Doing so just provokes feelings of being disrespected and makes you appear like a jerk in the process.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.